Hello everyone, I'm being filmed in my garden today and I thought I'd take this opportunity to share something with you about my latest book, The Real Katie Lavender. Essentially my new book, The Real Katie Lavender, is about identity, about knowing who you are and being happy with that. It's also about deciding whether the past really is that important to one. I'm always asked where the inspiration comes from for one of my books, and in this instance with The Real Katie Lavender, it came about as a result of a television programme, one that's very popular currently, and has been for the last few years, and it's called Who Do You Think You Are? Now I have to be honest, I'm not a great fan of it because I find it just a little bit too formulaic, but I have watched it a few times. And before I started writing this book, I watched an episode and I found myself getting a little bit angry with the whole concept. And after a while, I asked myself, well, why did I have that reaction? And I realised it's because I'm not interested about yesterday or tomorrow, really. I'm interested about today, what's really happening today in our lives. And that then will lead on to tomorrow. But yesterday, the past, that for me isn't absolutely fundamentally important. And of course, the premise of that programme, Who Do You Think You Are, is about looking to the past and seeing how important what kind of effect it has on each individual. So having reached that conclusion of my analysis of it, I then thought about a character who perhaps would be very bothered about the past. And in this case, I thought of a character called Katie Lavender who discovers when she's 30 years old that the man who she thought was her father wasn't her father. And so that becomes incredibly important to her. And so she sets out to find her biological father because she no longer feels she knows who she is, hence the title, The Real Katie Lavender. And so it's an exploration of what's gone before. And in that process, she meets her biological father and she gets caught up in a family drama that's just kicked off as she makes her entrance into his life.